Let's warm up our maths brains today with my counting stick. Now you can see that there are some numbers on the counting stick and there are some numbers on the table. Can you use your numbers that you've got at home, that we sent home to you, to try and put them in order from 1 all the way up to number 10? So pause the video and try and put yours in order and then help me put in the missing numbers. I'm going to start right here. So that's the number. What number's that? 4, 5. 4, 5. Now, what number is missing from in there? 4, 5, something 7. Is it 6 or is it 8? 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 8, 7. Which one should it be? Hold the number up high. What number do you think it's going to be? It's the number 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means, where does the number 8 go? 8. What number comes before 8? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Oh, 8 goes in there. Super duper. Okay, I've got these two missing numbers now. 2 and 3. So they must go here. 1. That one. We go. Perfect. Is that right? No. 1, 3, 2, 4. Wait, let's check our counting skills. 1, 2. Oh, it should be 2. Silly Billy. Is that it? 1, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to take a number and you need to tell me which number is missing. Which number is it going to be? Which number is missing? Let's see, can you spot where there's a missing number? Oh, there we go. I wonder what number is missing from there. How could we check? What could we do? We could look at the numbers that come before it and the number that comes after it. What number is this? 7, 8, 10. What number comes after 8? Use the numbers you've got at home. Hold it up high. What number do you think it is? Let's see, 7, 8. What number comes after 8? Well, the number that comes after 8 is 9. And we've got 10. If you're counting backwards, 10, 9, 8, 7. It's the number 9. Well done if you got it. Okay, I'm going to take another number. What number is going to be missing? What number is going to be missing? Can you spot a missing number? Where is the missing number? Where is the missing number? Oh, there it is. There's the missing number right there. Okay, so let's use our counting skills. In the screen, I can see 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so if that's the number 4, what number comes after 4? And then you've got 6, 7. So if I count backwards, 7, 6. That's a bit tricky. Let's go from this end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. What number do you think it is? Hold it up high, whatever number you've got at home. It's the number 5. The number 5. Yay. Okay, let's count from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, yesterday you were learning all about this. This is called a part-whole model. What is it called? A part-whole model. So what we do is we start with simple numbers and then we can work our way up to bigger numbers. So part-whole model, at the top you've got your whole and then you split it into 2 parts. You split it into 2 parts. So let's put this number down first. What number is that? 3. What number is that? 3. So I'm just going to choose some items from around the house, and it doesn't matter if the items are the same or if they're different because they need to match that number. It needs to be equal to that number. What's that number? 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What is my whole? My whole is 3. My whole is 3. And I'm going to split it into 2 parts. Let's have a look. Let me see. Not there. How many do I have altogether? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many is in this part? 1. How many is in this part? 2. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3. 1 orange, add 2 apples equals 3. Let me just take them off. At home, can you get a piece of paper and draw your very own part-whole model? You need a circle at the top, 2 circles at the side, and a line joining them together. That is your whole, and these are your 2 parts. Pause the video and draw your own part-whole model. Okay, so hopefully you've paused that video. Let's go over this again. You can copy me. Now you can use your number cards you've got at home, or you can write and make some yourself. Put the number 3 in the top, and that is your whole. Your whole is 3. Your whole is 3. And I'm going to count 3 objects. 1, 2, 3. Can you count 3 objects to match your number 3? That is your whole. That is your whole. And I'm going to sort it into the 2 parts. 1 orange, and I've got 2 apples. And I've sorted it into 2 parts. How many is in this part? 1. Can you put 1 into this section, into this part? And put 2 into the other part. 1 add 2 equals 3. What is your whole? 3. And you've got 2 parts. How many's in this part? 1. How many's in the other part? 2. Altogether, the total is 3. That is the whole when you add them all together. Let's do another number. Okay, I'm going to pop another number on. What is that number? That's the number 4. That's the number 4. Now, 4 is my whole. So how many objects do we need to count? 4 objects. Can you put the number 4 on your part-whole model? Put it in the whole section at the top. 4. 4. Can you count 4 objects to match the number 4? 4 objects to be equal to the number 4, to be the same as the number 4. I'm going to count mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I've counted 4 objects to match my number 4. Can you count 4 objects to match your number 4? So what is your whole at the top? What is your whole? 4. 4. What is your whole? 4. Now let's split it into 2 parts. Let me see. I might put, let's put that orange and apple in there. Maybe these 2 apples over here. Maybe I'll move that across there. What do we think? So I have got, how many in this part? 1. 1 orange. How many apples? 3. 1, 2, 3 apples. 1 orange and 3 apples. These are equal to the whole at the top. That's 1 add 3 equals 4. Can you set up your objects to be the same? 1 add 3. What is the whole? The whole is the number 4. You've got 2 parts right here. How many is in this part? 1. How many is in this part? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 add 3 equals 4. And I can change it a little bit, because if I take an apple away, is it still equal to the whole? Is it still the same as that number? No, because now I've only got 1, 2, 3, and that would have to change the number 3, but that's 4. So I'm just going to put that back. And I'm not going to add any more. I'm not going to take any away. Now you can change them between the 2 parts. so that it's not 1 add 3. I might change it this way. How many is in this part? How many objects, how many items are in that part? 2. How many objects are in this part? 2. Let's count how many we've got all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count again. And they are equal to the hole at the top. What's that hole? The number 4. So before we had 1 add 3 equals 4. Now we've got 2 add 2 equals 4. Now I want you to find out if there's another way you can do this. So we've got 1 add 3 equals 4. And we've got 2 add 2 equals 4. There's another way that you can do it, moving the objects around. Actually, there's 2 ways you can do it. What do you think they are? Pause the video and have a little go, moving your objects around. So we've got 1 add 3. We've got 2 add 2. Is there another way you can move the objects around? Pause the video and have a go. Okay, hopefully you've paused that video. Let's see if you find out what the other way could be. So we've got 1 add 3. We've got 2 add 2. You might move this to this side. Many's on this side now? 3. 1, 2, 3. Many's in this part? 1. Many's in this part? 3. 3 add 1 equals 4. And then there's another way you can do it. If I pop over to this side. Is it still 4? Is it still 4? Yes, it is, because I've not taken any away and I've not added any more. How many items do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are in this part? 4. How many are in this part? 0. So that'll be 4 add 0 equals 4. And 4 is your hole at the top. Can you investigate using the number 4? Can you try and use the number 5? So have a go. Put the number in to your hole. Count objects to match that. And then move it into the different parts. And see how many different ways you can make those numbers 4 and the number 5.